Welcome students to my class. Today I will discuss on the chapter reflection. This is included in ICSE curriculum for class 10, but the other students can also go through this chapter because nothing you are learning is to be wasted in future. Everything it will be useful in your life in future. So please join with us. First, let us know what is reflection. Here in this chapter, our concern is reflection in straight line and reflection in point. First, let us define reflection in straight line. Suppose this is a straight line L and here it is a point P. Now, if P is reflected at the point P dash with respect to line L, that is after reflection in straight line L, the image of the point P is formed at the point P dash, then number 1, L is perpendicular bisector of PP dash. Number 1 is not necessary, this is the only condition. The L should be the perpendicular bisector of PP dash. That is, if we consider this point as M, then we must have PM equals to P dash M and L should be perpendicular to PP dash. These two conditions must be satisfied for reflection of a point in a straight line. And similarly, reflection of a point in a point, that will be defined in this way. Suppose this is a point O, this is a point P. If P is reflected in the point O, then its image will be formed at P dash. In that case, O should be the midpoint of PP dash. Should be the midpoint of PP dash. That is OP equals to OP dash. This is the simple definition of reflection. Now, first let us discuss reflection of a point in x-axis and y-axis. We all know about x-axis and y-axis. This horizontal axis, this is known as x-axis, and this vertical one is known as y-axis, and their intersection point O is known as origin. Let us consider point P whose coordinate is x1, y1. Now, if we reflect this point in x-axis, then our image will be formed at the point P dash. Now, according to principle of reflection, we have PM equals to MP dash and PM is perpendicular to XO X dash. So, as PM equals to MP dash, so their ordinates are equal but they will be of opposite sign. Why? Because the point P lies above the x-axis and the point P dash lies below the x-axis. And as OM is fixed for P and P dash, so their abscissa remains fixed. So, coordinate of P dash will be x1, minus y1. So, thus we see when a point P is reflected in x-axis, then image is formed at x1, minus y1. That is, its abscissa remains fixed, but ordinate changes its sign. So write down, when a point is reflected in x-axis, then abscissa of the image remains unchanged but sign of ordinate is changed. That means if it is plus 2 then it becomes minus 2, if it is minus 2 then it becomes plus 2. For example, let us consider this point, say its coordinate is 5, 2. When it is reflected in x-axis it becomes 5 minus 2. Similarly, if 5 minus 2 is reflected in x-axis, then image will be formed at 5, 2. Suppose a point is here, its coordinate is say minus 3, minus 3. So if it is reflected in x-axis, then its image will be formed at minus 3, 2. Okay? So this is the principle of reflection in x-axis. You can write in general in this way. A point P A, B goes to P dash A, minus B after reflection in x-axis. Right? Next, reflection in y-axis. In case of reflection in y-axis, suppose these are the axes. Suppose this is point A, B. When this is reflected in y-axis, then image will be formed at this point, P dash. In that case, look, ordinate remains fixed because in both the cases, the distance of the point from x-axis remains fixed, so its ordinate remains unchanged, but abscissa will be changed, its sign. So this will be minus A, B. Okay? So write the principle. A point P A, B, this becomes P dash minus A, B after reflection in y-axis. Okay, so we have learned two things, one reflection in x-axis and another is reflection in y-axis. Next, reflection in a line parallel to x-axis. Suppose these are the axes. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. Parallel to x-axis. Let us consider this line. And you know, when a line is parallel to x-axis, then its ordinate remains fixed because all the points lying on this line have a fixed distance from x-axis. So its ordinate remains fixed. So let us suppose equation of this line dy equals to k. Now let us reflect the point, say here P A, B in this line. So the image will be here P dash, say alpha, beta. And look, this point where the line P dash intersects the reflector, say M, has its coordinate its abscissa remains fixed. Why? Because the points are at a fixed distance from y-axis, so its abscissa remains fixed. So this will be A, and this is beta. This is beta. This is A. and this coordinate will be a comma k. Why k? Because all the points lying on this line have their ordinate k. For this reason, the ordinate of the point will be k and abscissa will be a. Why abscissa is a? Because the point M is at the same distance as P from y-axis, and you know distance of a point from y-axis is the abscissa of the point. So as P, M, P dash, they are at the same distance from y-axis, so all the points have the same abscissa A, but their ordinates will be changed. The ordinate of this point is B, the ordinate of this point is K. Why K? Because this point lies on y equals to K, and say the image of the point P dash is A comma beta. Now, according to principle of reflection, M is midpoint of P dash. M is the midpoint of P dash. That implies, what is the coordinate of M? Its coordinate will be a comma b plus beta by 2. B plus beta by 2 why? Because ordinate of p is b, ordinate of p dash is beta, so its midpoint's ordinate will be sum of the ordinates by 2 is equals to the coordinate of M here, a comma k. Therefore, you get b plus beta by 2 equals to k. That implies b plus beta equals to 2k. That implies beta equals to minus b plus 2k. Look, beta becomes minus b plus 2k. So we get the formula. What is the formula? Write in this way. P a comma b goes to point P dash a comma minus b plus 2k after reflection in the line y equals to k. This is the formula for reflection of a point in a line parallel to y-axis, parallel to x-axis. Next, write down reflection of a point in a line parallel to y-axis. These are the axes. This is the origin. Parallel to y-axis, we consider this line. And you know, when a line is parallel to y-axis, then all the points lying on this line have their abscissa fixed, because all the points will be at a fixed distance from y-axis. And you know, distance of a point from y-axis defined as its abscissa. Now let us consider a point P here. This is say P a comma B. Its image will be formed at P dash. Now look, coordinate of P is a comma B, that is its height from x-axis is B. So as height remains unchanged, so image will be formed at a point having the ordinates n fixed B. Say its abscissa is alpha. Now the point where P dash intersect the reflector, suppose equation of reflector be x equals to h, then its coordinate will be, its abscissa will be h, abscissa will be h and ordinate is b, because M lies on PP dash which is parallel to x-axis, and all the points lying on this PP dash have their ordinate b. Now in the same way, M is the midpoint of PP dash. That means coordinate of M is h comma b is equals to midpoint formula a plus alpha by 2 comma b. That implies you get a plus alpha by 2 equals to h. That implies alpha equals to minus a plus 2h. So we get the final formula. P a comma b is reflected to the point P dash minus a plus 2h comma b, 2h comma b after reflection in the line x equals to h. Okay. Next, next let us reflect a point in origin. This is very simple. Suppose the point P is here. When you reflect this point at the origin, you get image here. Suppose let us draw perpendicular to the x-axis. Now look, these two triangles, suppose this point is M, this is M dash. Now look, triangle P, the OMP, this is congruent to triangle OM dash P dash. Why? Right angle equal, vertically opposite angles are equal, and according to principle OP equals to OP dash. So by AS congruence, these two triangles are congruent. So as they are congruent, you can write PM equals to P dash M dash and OM equals to OM dash. Now look, coordinate of P is A comma B. That means your OM is A and PM is B. Now from this finding we see PM equals to P dash M dash. This equals this, but P dash lies on the opposite side of x-axis. So its ordinate will be negative of P, that is this will be minus B. Similarly, the point P dash lies on the left side of y-axis, so its abscissa will also be negative of the previous one, that this will be minus A. So P becomes P dash minus A minus B when it is reflected at the origin. So we get the formula P A comma B. This goes to the point P dash minus A comma minus B after reflection in the origin. So we have completed the formulas that will be required in this chapter. Now let us solve problems. The question is like this: the point P having coordinates minus 3 comma minus 2. P having coordinates minus 3 comma minus 2 on reflection in x-axis is mapped on P dash. then P dash on reflection in the origin is mapped on P double dash. Find the coordinates of P dash and P double dash. Write down a single transformation that maps P onto P double dash. So first let us draw the diagram. These are our well-known x-axis and y-axis. We have the initial point P at minus 3 comma minus 2. So the point will be here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Here will be the point P whose coordinates are minus 3 comma minus 2. Okay. This point is reflected in x-axis and mapped to P dash. So this point is reflected, this point P dash. Now by the previous formula we have already known, this will be minus 3 comma 2. Look, abscissa remains fixed, ordinate change its sign. So this is minus 2, this will be plus 2. After that, the point is next reflected in the origin. So if you reflect this point at the origin, you will get the point P double dash, and by the formula you know the coordinate of P double dash will be 3 comma minus 2. Look, both abscissa and ordinate change their sign. You know, when a point is reflected in the origin, then its abscissa and ordinate both changes their signs. As the coordinate of P dash is minus 3 comma minus 2, so the coordinates of the image will be 3 comma minus 2. Okay. Then they asked to describe a single transformation that maps P onto P double dash. What is the single transformation that gives P to P double dash? Look, if the point P is reflected in y-axis, then you get this point, because ordinate remains fixed, abscissa changes its sign. So your answer will be a single transformation that will map P to P double dash is the reflection in y-axis, because in that case the point P goes to the point P minus 3 minus 2 goes to the point P double dash 3 comma minus 2. Let us recap. Initially you are given this point P, which is situated at the point minus 3 comma minus 2. You are asked to reflect this point in x-axis. You got the point P dash minus 3 comma 2. Look, abscissa remains fixed, ordinate changes its sign. Next you are asked to reflect this point in the origin. You get P double dash. In that, in case of P double dash, the abscissa and ordinate both changes its sign, because when a point is reflected in the origin, then its abscissa and ordinate both changes their sign. So the minus 3 2 point goes to 3 comma minus 2. Then they ask, what is the single transformation that will transform P to P double dash directly? So here we find when P is reflected in y-axis, then it goes to the point 3 comma minus 2. So the single transformation is reflection in y-axis. Okay. Next, let us go to the next question. A point P under reflection in y-axis is mapped onto the point P dash 2 comma 3. Point P under reflection in y-axis mapped onto P dash 2 comma 3. 1 2 1 2 3. This is P dash 2 comma 3. How does P dash come? It comes after reflection of P in y-axis. So obviously the point initially was here. Then after reflection it goes to P dash. Now if you reflect 2 3 in y-axis, you get minus 2 comma 3. So the initial point P was at minus 2 comma 3. We have found the point P. Next they ask, find the coordinates of the image of P under reflection in the line x equals to minus 1. Now look, x equals to minus 1 will be this line. Recall the formula. When PAB is reflected in the line x equals to h, then P goes to P dash minus x equals to h minus a plus 2h comma b. Okay. So here the point minus 2 comma 3. Point P under reflection P dash 2 comma 3. Find the coordinates of the image of P. Image of P under reflection in the line x equals to minus 1. Good. P minus 2 comma 3 will be mapped to say P double dash. P double dash. A is minus 2, it's negative, so this will be 2 plus 2 into h is minus 1 here, because this line is x equals to minus 1. So if you compare with h, here h is minus 1. So 2 into minus 1 comma, ordinate remains fixed. So ordinate will be 3. So the point will be P double dash 2 minus 2 0 comma 3. So simple geometry. Look, the point will be here. The point here is minus 2 comma 3. This is x equals to minus 1. So to measure the distance, this is 1, this is 2. 1, 2. So when this point is reflected in this line, the point goes to this point, and its ordinate remains fixed 3 and abscissa will be 0. So this point will be 0, 3. Our calculation also gives us the point 0, 3. So when the point P minus 2, 3 is reflected in the line x equals to minus 1, then its image will be formed at, say, P double dash. This is 0, 3. Okay. Next question. A point is reflected to P dash in the x-axis. The coordinates of its image is P dash 2, minus 3. They ask the coordinates of P. So many questions. So first, draw the diagram. A point P is reflected to P dash in x-axis. The coordinates of its image P dash is 2, minus 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This is P dash having coordinate 2, minus 3. How do you get this point? After reflection in x-axis. So initial point P will be here. What will be its coordinates? Its abscissa will be remain fixed 2 and ordinate will be plus 3, because as P dash has its ordinate minus 3, so the coordinate of the original point P, that will be 2, 3. We get coordinates of P. Next, the coordinates of the image P double dash of P under reflection in y-axis. Now you have to reflect P in y-axis. You get the image here. This is P double dash. What will be its coordinate? Look, ordinate remains fixed because they are at the same distance from the x-axis, and the abscissa will be negative. This is plus 2, this will be minus 2. So you get P double dash as minus 2, 3. You have got the coordinates of P double dash, which is reflection of P in y-axis. Then the coordinates of image Q dash of the point Q1, 2 in the line PP dash. Now look, the line PP dash is this. What is its equation? Its equation is x equals to 2. Why x equals to 2? Because all the points lying on this line PP dash have their abscissa 2. Why abscissa is 2? Because all the points are the same distance from y-axis, and this is 2 here. So now we have to reflect the point Q1, 2. Q1, 2. 1, 2 will be here. This is Q. 1, 2 in this line. So you get image here Q dash. So how do you get the result? Recall the formula. When a, B point is reflected in the line x equals to h, then you get image at the point minus a plus 2h, b. So here your point is Q1, 2, and you are asked to reflect it in the line x equals to, then you get its image at Q dash. Minus 1 plus 2 into h is 2 here, b remains fixed, that is Q dash to the 4 minus 1, 3, 2. So here Q dash will be 3, 2. Okay. Next, recall again the problem. Initially, you are given this image P dash 2 comma minus 3. How do you get this image? After a reflection in x-axis. So if you reflect back it, then you get the original point P, and you get this point is 2 comma 3. Then you are asked to reflect this point in y-axis. You get the point minus 2 comma 3. Next, they ask the image of the point q1 comma 2 after reflection in pp dash. Now we find that the equation of the line pp dash is x equals to, because all the points lying on this line have their axes are 2. So we have the formula that when a comma b is reflected in the line x equals to h, then we get image at the point minus a plus 2h comma b. So now you have to reflect the point q1 comma 2 in the line x equals to, so you will get the image at the point minus 1 plus twice h, that is 2 into 2 comma 2. So this will become 3 comma 2. Next, let us go to the problem. Plot the points a minus 4 comma 2, b 2 comma 4. Let us plot the points first. Plot the point a minus 4 comma 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 4 comma 2. This is your point minus 4 comma 2, and the name of this point is capital A. Next, you are asked to plot the point 2 comma 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the point 2 comma 4, and the name of this point is B. So now, A dash is the image of A when reflected in y-axis. You have to reflect this point in y-axis, then you get image here. And when a point is reflected in y-axis, then its ordinate remains fixed, axis has changed its sign. So the coordinate will be 4 comma 2, minus 4 becomes 4, 2 remains 2. Next, B dash is the image of B when reflected in the line AA dash. AA dash. Now look, all the points lying on this line AA dash have their ordinate 2. So equation of this line will be y equals to 2. Okay. Now B dash is the image of B when reflected in the line AA dash. So your B dash will be, say, here. Now recall the formula. When a comma b is reflected in the line y equals to k, then its axis remains fixed, that is a, but ordinate becomes minus b plus 2k. Okay. So now here coordinates of b dash will be, axis remains fixed 2, ordinate will be minus 4 plus 2 into what is k here, 2. So becomes b dash 2 comma 0. So the b dash point will be on x axis. B dash 2 comma 0. After that, write the geometric name of the figure AB A dash B dash. AB A dash B dash. Look, what is the figure? The figure is a kite. Okay. This is the kite. Next question they ask, name a line of symmetry of the figure. Look, the line A dash is the line of symmetry. Is the line of symmetry. of the diagram. Next, write down the coordinates of the image of the point 3 minus 2 when reflected in x-axis. This is very simple. Initial point is 3 minus 2. After reflection in x-axis, it goes to what point? So when reflected in x-axis, then ordinate is changed. Axis remains fixed, so it goes to 3, 2. 3 remains unchanged, ordinate changes its signs, so it goes to 3, 2. Next, reflected in y-axis. When the same point 3 minus 2 goes to what point after reflection in y-axis? When it is reflected in y-axis, then ordinate remains fixed, abscissa changes its sign. So it goes to minus 3, minus 2 after reflection in y-axis. Next, reflected in x-axis followed by reflection in the y-axis. So here the first transformation is reflection in y-axis, then reflection in x-axis. Let us do with the help of diagram. Initial point is at 3 minus 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. At this point, first it will be reflected in y-axis. So you get the point this. If this point is P, let this point is P dash. This will be minus 3, minus 2. Ordinate remains fixed. Abscissa changes its sign. P dash. Then it will be reflected in x-axis. So you get the point here P double dash, its coordinate will be minus 3, 2. First P goes to P dash, then P dash goes to P double dash. Okay? Like this. Minus 3, 2. And the next question, reflected in origin. Look, if this point is reflected in origin, we get the same point minus 3, 2. Because abscissa and ordinate both are changed. Next question, find the coordinates of the image of 3, 1 under the reflection in x-axis followed by reflection in line x equals to 1. This is x-axis. Y-axis, this is origin. This is the line x equals to 1. Coordinates of image of 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. This is the point 3, 1. For the image of 3, 1 under the reflection in x-axis followed by reflection in the line x equals to 1. So you have to first reflect it in the line x equals to 1. Go to the formula. Point A, B after reflection in x equals to 8 goes to minus A plus 2h, B. So here the point is 3, 1. When it is reflected in x equals to 1, say this is P. After reflection, if it goes to P dash, so its coordinate will be minus 3 plus 2 into h is 1, 1. So it becomes minus 1, 1. So the point will be here P dash minus 1, 1. under reflection followed by this. Then you have to reflect it in x-axis. Then you get the point here. P double dash, its coordinate will be minus 1 comma minus 1. First P goes to P dash, this is first operation, then it goes to P double dash, this is second operation. So your answer is minus 1 comma minus 1. So what was the question? Let us recall. Find the coordinates of the image of 3 comma 1 under reflection in x-axis followed by reflection in the line x equals to 1. So followed by what transformation? That will occur first. So you have to first reflect it in x equals to 1. You get the point P dash minus 1 comma 1 by this formula. After that you have to reflect this point in x-axis. Then you get the point P double dash minus 1 comma minus 1. So this is our final answer. So today's class let us end here. In the next class we will do some more problems. Okay, bye.